Are you a registered nurse, healthcare assistant, support worker, cleaner, catering assistant, or chef manager? Vast Solutions Limited is looking all around the UK for competent candidates. Contact us on 0203 488 6183 or via WhatsApp on 07553 764 427. Or you can send your CV to info@fastsolutions.co.uk.
Born in Africa, built for you. A new kind of money transfer for Africans worldwide. Compare rates in the app and send money home quickly and reliably. Download Nala.
For amazing rates, fast and reliable service, download and use Nala to send money to your loved ones back home. Use this code TGMUK to get a £10 credit.
Nala. Build our Africa. Twazimbe Nenala.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Tewali basezi twazanyanga kakebe na yakubinazi obukwanso mpafuna ngodi chovola banasoboka nakula bunoni olujanwali rugazi netwaya sanazi twakubanga neturo twali bapimbi atata musiga te mama musabi febola bakatonda yatukuma bugubi ekatwali balunza tetwali balimi atusiba kumata tusula kumaji
Zebola wamukutte bwekirunga n'abagoca batwota ku muliro tuyandika ebikunta twakulira wali mufe twabala twalimanga n'emmwanyi zennakabala ebinyeebwa twabyanika nga tubisekula twakulira ku muwogoza ensusu ze twakola
Sasolanga mwaka omwaka takolanga lwekulo na mama akazungu tasamake gotta get it for a while swing like semakiba
DJ Ivan in the mix.
7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
DJ Ivan in the mix.
Friday evening, KLA Drive, we're there ready, expecting an action-packed show. Been a bit thin on the ground, but still we move. Juliana alongside Sweet Kate, your DJ.
DJ Ivan in the mix.
My baby, do you know you are very lit? Come move your body, let me see it on the beat. 1, 2, you make me complete. And be that much you are very unique. You run my life just like a dynamo. Ukwebuku mubekabote mupeo. Asingo kwa kakubuli mukoro. Wankuboku boku batonganyi kasino. Okuba kumutwe kwebuliro kuba. Nsakata masanyalaze gakuba. Jagalo manenti wamega noruma. Yoke sabitanye bisanyi binyuma. Naenga nesimye no mukwano go. Kuno guli munechisa. Megerako, baby, I can never get enough. Nesimye no mukwano go. Wesi kutera koka seja. Megerako, baby, jamu tuchikole muage. Bega, baby, bega tuye. Baby, bega tuye. Baby, bega tuye. Oya kukwata kabalinye amaje. Mulongo wange wetugaba na pido. Ukwengalira nakasemba munsawo.
This is TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Omukwano go, ugatile muti. Omukwano go. Okuba kumutwe kwebuliro kuba. Nsakata masanyalaze gakuba. Jagalo manenti wamega noruma. Yoke sabitanye bisanyi binyuma.
Dokita, someone don't go and piso. Dokitali, vendo mamuro chulo. Dokitali lechiteso, obenga wangezezeka. Ebindu mobile gamani, nga ova wenzira wepa. Ngolusi wenfuna kampeni, kwenga oli penkira wange. Dokita mukuku wange, chokola ochimania. Dokitali, someone joke piso. Dokitali, meno mamuro chulo. Dokita,
DJ Ivan in the mix.
Muyiyambera sicho checho omukazi ng'omukoye jamu password sicho checho kiro kuba kukaba sicho checho macha nabitika sicho checho apina it imuwala ateguya gwamanyi frustrated so me a kiss me tits playing at me ear and massage me feet one joint 10 times a week jomanyi muchidongo tulina mwabayi
this is TGM Radio UK simply good music
and it make me complete believe me everybody knows that it good amazing it nice so I give a one dose when you eat some man no good so them a fan for your fake come on bitch give me a break nkakasa tolabanga ku mutwe gwa runa mubiru sicho checho tumutege vinka sicho checho amukube kifaananyi sicho checho kumunane eky'emisana bulogi bujula nnyo sicho checho ebeera lanjawa sicho checho yogera nsirike sicho
online 24/7 you found TGM Radio UK simply good music
abamu muli bakodo nga beti tekigaba kyokka kisava kubadilisha amakufa topowa illuminati kabaka kodyo batamanyi bebe jubisa so anytime you can find your peace wokola bombo clat I forgive I don't forget okay watch out pity wakapa yeah baby pasta bwatandika enjiri otulo tukukwata sicho checho wafuluma tugenda sicho ne sitani tatudde sicho checho kubuli kyalo kuliko akawala akalungi akalokole sicho checho tekagaba ku bintu sicho checho mwekanga lubuto sicho checho if you stress me I stress you if you beat me I beat you if you kill me I kill you if you kiss me I if you love me I love you if you touch me I slap you if you go I go too baby I go too kayimba ka Rachel Magola sicho checho tomanyiyo kalala sicho checho okirowoozaako sicho checho bangi kumwe mulina amasawa ku mikono tegabala sicho checho muzambala kuvimba sicho checho okebedde ku ssaawa sicho checho
DJ Ivan in the mix.
One Mayona Jolly, yes. Bubbles the punya zimenke, rank show master, Eddie de Bawe Pomo. Ban why you to mo man, oyo ya gwa, Milton no bottom mo man, oyo ya va, bad Bobby why no mo man, oyo moka, Pogambe moka, Michael Ezero mo man, oyo ya gwa, Yedamini dado mo man, oyo ya va, Kabaka mutebyo mo man, oyo moka, Wangala sawa saja, Katumba oye mo mulabako, oyo ya gwa, Jennifer Mosisi mo mulabako, oyo ya jaka, Kuta muzeyi mo mulabako, yo moleke, Aniga mango yo moleke, Mami wazuwe no momanyo yo moleke Ashibaga kato momanyo yo yagwa Kasha de banko momanyo yo moka Nefefe busi uo momanya bobaka Ex wange momulabako oyo yagwa Pama wadi yo jemanyi eyo yafa Mani yo jimanye yo nka Eba kuba timo nka Robito mutujo momanyo yo moleke Akaba mango yo muleke Uganda Railroad jemanye yo yafa chivinyo ya fate kakwe ya telo emutyenye manja togwa.
Shout out Bling Band. You're listening to sound straight from Uganda, Africa. Mad dancehall, like you say. I'm in a dancehall mood tonight. We move. KLA Drive Show.
Mukama wali nze setaga kusasira nga Solomoni Kampala nze pita Kampala setaga mpabula ngoli tindi habulwa mulima mavunya mwetaga golola bebeta likulu ne beti simpologoma mbelera mbino ne wire mukabya nga shibaba wala bampita kalungi ne bola bantagala tamira rapudia nga sipaisi na soka na mukwaya fulu figa ku Uganda inako ekibajjo atwale ebyange nga Edi Musuze kyambuka ya gamba Jeff Chiwanuka radio mpulirize mu radio muze bawulira fefe faba bakikoze katumba oye mu mulabako oyo yagwa Jennifer Mosese mu mulabako oyo yachaka kuta muzeyi mu mulabako oyo muleke andika
I love you, I am so deep in love. Oh, what's up, won't show me there? I love you, I am so deep in love. I don't even let me there.
Shout out to a man like All Grind. Partner in crime, Dylan Waraji Papi. Man like Molinde the Fourth. Omega 256, Deep in Love, tracking tonight.
This a request, not an order. Been in love with this guy for a very long time. Oguna ruga chigegwa. Akunda dance music arika buju bantan. Omunda hora omega. Every kondo make a go na ishize.
No sweat, Mr. Bling. I'ma hit you up soon as.
I'm out to your friend and make down, baby. But I push him that kubuza ya vanodia. Roulette. Kaningo mwina za yango mukunda. Yeah, I love you. I am so deep in love. Oh, what's up, won't show me there? I love you. I am so deep in love. I don't even do that me there. I love you. I am so deep in love. Oh, yeah, won't got me there. I love you. So deep in love. Watching my head, I love you. I said to you next time you go on it. You go back to it and Barwana. Yakuna no more for read it. Kaninda eat up Tazan. Borenda go, Meso Borenda come Shanana. Yana Nimisiva Mahario Kundana. No yet what ya is for the Mugaza Kwana now. Ona Batati Tony Puran Mahana. Ruanga Ketala Yakuya Heptanane. Mosa Sire Kokisho Pom Tavane. No I'm Shana Gokuja Good Sanjure Kabura Koti.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGN Radio UK.
So deep in love. Oh, what's up, won't show me there? I love you. I am so deep in love.
Omega 256, straight from Baraka town, south of the country.
So deep in love. Oh, yeah, won't got me there. I love you. So deep in love.
Bila balu balu baby. Naomba mimi na wewe tuwe. Achana balu balu dale. Nalelia. Sina balu balu baby. Nataka mimi na wewe tuwe achana balu dale. Je t'aime kutoka tulipokutana sijawahi kufikiria tutachana, lakini tulipopendana ueleweki unaniumiza sana. Upendo gani na sikuoni baby, upendo gani upatikani hani, upendo gani uniamini baby, balu upendo gani na sikuoni baby, upendo gani upatikani hani, upendo gani uniamini baby, balu bila balu baby, naomba mimi na wewe tuwe achana balu dale. Nalelia sina balu baby, nataka mimi na wewe tuwe achana balu dale. Je t'aime ulimtafuta ulishapata, anayekupenda sana usiwaikata. Mimi nawe twende wote poto, nataka tukae tule tunyojue mimi nilidata. Wasikudanganya sina uwezo, ninao na sio mchezo. Ona unipa mawazo, amua baby. Wasikudanganya sina uwezo, ninao na sio mchezo. Ona unipa mawazo, amua amua, balu, balu, balu. Bila balu, balu, baby. Naomba mina wewe tu, achana balu, balu, baby. Nanalia, nanalia. Say you don't have to start with me in the mood. You don't have to fear. You don't have to fear nothing. You should know there is no missing. Oh baby, penzi langu la kweli.
Mwenzangu jua napenda.
Napenda.
Usiogope nakunda.
Nakunda.
Baby, wawe narashitse.
Nakuongata.
Umutima narawuguhaye.
Nkwagala munange.
Baby, wawe narashitse.
Nakuongata.
Umutima narawuguhaye.
Nkwagala munange. Baby, baby, baby.
Ndagukunda.
Baby, baby, baby.
Sinokuheba. All these years I've been nice to you. Never wabula mubulala, I'm there with you. Sina kuuza tuchikore fembi urwalero. Ensi tujitobe fembi ngaturi wa mu. You don't have to fear.
You don't have to fear nothing. You should know there is no missing. Oh baby, penzi langu la kweli.
Mwenzangu jua napenda.
Napenda.
Usiogope nakunda.
Nakunda.
Baby, wawe narashitse.
Nakuongata.
Umutima narawuguhaye.
Nkwagala munange.
Baby, wawe narashitse.
Nakuongata.
Umutima narawuguhaye.
Nkwagala munange. Baby, baby, baby.
Ndagukunda.
You know me, sit that danger. Hey, you know me, sit that. You know me, sit that danger. So never kanga, never tisa. You know me, sit that danger. Never kanga, never tisa. You know me, sit that danger. Hey, matembuza mabatuloka. Mufuna yokukade ne mutukeberako. Oba mumanyi tuli bubi bwetufuna ebirungi ekyo kibayisa kitya bwe neeyisa obulungi bwate mbeegula kyokadde bwe nsirikako muwoza neeraga bwe mulaba nkalumye bwate neekoza kyokadde bwe sikalumye musente zaabula neewala yadde muneefasa amaaso gabakanuse mulinga ngansega olaba n'abamerika mbakubaawuza bwe ngakuba mapiyano guli bulaasala. You know me sitya. You know me sitya danger. You know me sitya. You know me sitya danger. So never kanga, never tisa. You know me sitya danger. Never kanga, never tisa. You know me sitya danger. Kabala walinganga somba byuma bakera kabali kanumbi. Anto muziki temulimu interview. Bento mulaga n'ensonga. Zembalayirira. Nabafugira kiri kye bawalula.
Online 24/7. You found TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Bedango mteza lumbidwe kitambo. Balikaba, balisinda, baliwolo mubukere balisita. You know me sitya. You know me sitya danger. You know me sitya.
Kisiki chino chitudemu obutunguru kirina vibe kikujja mu kadonkuru kivumanga kayoba mukukuru mukibira boye wabira babadiru party everyday twesangeyo tuchekure adimaya yobore gandi kolo sambore ice bimbo kirizoli wakati jo ndi mukashekse fimbo jangu wano tulya kavimbo
Shout out Team Daba, Rabba Daba crew. Yes, album party soon come. We got some tickets to give away tonight. Yes, we'll come up with a question, with a puzzle. Also tonight, we're going to be talking to the one like Joshua Baraka. all the way from Kampala City. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Martha Mukisa.
Fabana baketwe tetutalosi wekaba kapira ntekawo kurosi ndera fast ngo already kurosi no tuwaba katemba sibozi za masuti tuli mu bebe atunywa DJ ongeza gia bao tuli tatima wama sembera kia bikolo siriko bikumanjo bitu byalo bikolo siriko bikumanjo Sange sanyo, bikolo siriko bikumanjo Bitu byalo, bikolo siriko bikubantwabo Nga komando
Bamba 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 Mbala biwiba bambye Bamba 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 No olusa patu wambo wambye
Ai, ai, ai Olintu kamubienda Ai, ai, Mogo munga pe
You got it, ai
Uwapoleza mutima Nikuma vivyo mukwano goja Ngaka yembe Uwankubisa utita Lami boy dilimiki Ochakala nyone mama roda Baby asiba mchikuba kazana kaka Nikuma vivyo mukwano goja Koma ombulide Oba sento nonya Wano mubikuta jendi Wali wachiuza Wano salako jendi Shitty boy baby beat it Can them feel it Chimanyo kude kushua Kome kuno Ni baby tungo kude kushua Oli kushua Shua, shua Oli kushua Kome kuno Chimanyo kude kushua Kome kuno Ni baby tungo kude kushua Oli kushua Shua, shua Oli kushua Na kuise kodyo na wadengwe sunga Nengudeka kumizani Ndiyo chimanyende vipimo vya weda Jangongoleko kama zati You are romantic Fun, you are fantastic, yeah. Epati mudu reporting, do you take a good summer to fune coaching? Go wagambo, mira wapote bonsaizi. Labana zara muku waiti, yeah. Maybe na fuga pote bonsaizi. Ning 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 ning. Chimanyo kude kushua, kome kuno. Ni baby tungo kude kushua, oli kushua, shua, shua. Oli kushua, kome kuno. Chimanyo kude kushua, kome kuno. Ni baby tungo kude kushua, oli kushua, shua, shua. Oli kushua.
Let them fear.
Yes, aina stress itekeri Rapa wa mutu puntu sefeke uyeri Tugenda chekola no cheferi Sawa ya kunyumira kuzineri Kuchakala kudigida tukubye bakulo Vasa busikesa mutu kubye dansolo Kuva pata pata kolekela mpaka chisolo Guli Masape Tugenda kulaga masape Masape
This is a brand new one from Faith Ebusi. Track entitled Masape.
Mama sita, zinonyambika Omtima weba goro nzenkubye katimba Sinyorita, weba barita Omtima kakasa wagukubye dawa Tuzimba chiroto muzizi ya zimba twe Akufumbile yebigelo ufumba mutwe Anonya unsanga kotawe katwe Wamadigida nyenya kabina uko mutwe If you lose the girl then you got to go Cause you will have bad demon Just bring the drinks we don't want to know Cause we back that sound Masape Tugenda kulaga masape Masape Oli mola kuna bubede Masape Tugenda kulaga masape Oli mola kuna bubede Yekwantwali la data Oli kumedula bolongata Mana gwe olinzita Yemankuwa masape Wankulira kapiga Yemankuongeza nenyota Owa wolimba mobeta Yemankuwa masa Yo kati jempe Ngambala bo jempe Njagala kadansi na kopo yina no kampe Love bigger than bombe Njagala tubalumye kwa chilumya tulope Masape Tugene kulaga masape Masape Oli mola kula mubende
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
DJ Ivan in the mix.
Give me a little more attention, you girl. Jogela na we girl. Okute wazibu sibite gela girl. Entabula yo eyo gezo wama. Onkubila mo mato olinganga speaker girl. Resili kula banzendi nyobotwa. Olimo pula nizango kukola maka. Anto mukwano gwanyana na mata. Otalimbe langa mukoka akulokota. Give me some aleko mo your loving. Nebe mangwa funga nyumila your touching. Kambelu sekelo girl when you're drinking. Be your physician when you need a special healing. When you come in the place, body vibrating all over the place.
Give me a little more loving. Whatever happened to Zulanda, guys? Zulanda was one of the biggest prospects them times. From Swans Avenue, what happened? Eh?
I'm a sanyo gonzila. Give me a little more attention, Melissa. Abasaja banjo batunuza. Naba melika bakutaiza. Olinambe ulupapula. Ngaze monako sanyola, monako tejesa, monako vumula, no chala visenkanuka. Number one a single matabi zemilandila, kala loba wakola, abakuvola. Bita mi adia mi laka you do. Benyu manuni mono kwa jubisa you know. Special kind of loving, yeah, give me some more, give me some more, give me some more. Zila, obulunzi bonzila, zila, omukwano gonzila, zila, amasanyo gonzila. Give me a little more attention, zila. Obulunzi gonzila, nzila. Omukwano gonzila, nzila. Amasanyo gonzila. Give me a little more attention, you girl. Jogela nawe girl. Okute wazibu sibite gela girl. Entabula yo eyo gezo wama. Onkubila mumato olinganga speaker girl. Bita mi adia mi laka you do. Benyu manuni mono kwa jubisa you know. Special kind of loving, yeah, give me some more, give me some more, give me some more girl.
Chatule mutima nange manye Jinse nawe walumbe yalija Akamasiga gola bansegenina Chechisela china maranganinda Akwekana na bulwa munonya Negeza kusibimba nebidema Obuntu mula mugwe bolina
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Chatule mutima nange manye Jinse nawe walumbe yalija Akamasiga gola bansegenina Chechisela china maranganinda.
It's an oldie but a goodie. Sweet Kid Silichusa.
Obuntu mulamu gwe bolina Bangumya mutima bwenjonze nenguma Diwo wosisaga sagana Kachibe chite wali banchusa. Banja malala
gamba china kuba center zajina kuda so likomol badu to me the body me have the back me have the boom for kuda free likomol gal still out like ada wine me a give the make him suck
wacha maneno wacha ulibira bireyo cheza awakabadi we kali baby repone bachale jane tusimbula ne kubira bireyo left right or center left right or center wakatia the way you touch me bodo ziga do mutima hey wait aleta katekira ake center na yondira bye kariba
juice I need to pour some juice let's pour some juice because I'm hot you need to cool this heat baby cool this heat
left right or center left right or center wakatia tuchikola kuuliranji musenta wenyiri tubongane kuwa musanji wacha maneno wacha tulibira bireyo cheza awakabadi we kali baby repone bachaleja ne tusimbula ne tubira bireyo left right or center kulavu ya chibanda unga matagala tokuno musunsule walina kulema lemezamu hawolyo kofune
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on
DJ Ivan in the mix.
Olonganyongera kufunza kwe manyamuto goliko mukama ya pesa kumwabalala bali bukulota
baby endongo jinkubya kukesa ndi mukazi njagala mpiso sibijanjalo va mu birafu bya bateja baby
I am bada
Bada. Who's better than the general? Look who's inside the building.
I
love this one.
Me got a champion body, hello. Champion body. Gwemanya gandalo we unacheza kucheza zokuwa chikopo. Kastompa transport money, hello. Transport money. Mukwano ngaba kwa mutuza buli kibuzo kyolina nakyo nkikuddire mu bugumu ndi muva bulaya
baby esomanga balya kubirya buli kabadi kolina manyozi nakusokwa awanga nyongera kutisa I am bada muhozi ni general I am bigger than him.
This is such a sing-along tune. I can imagine it in the clubs. Wow.
Yeah.
We inside the building. We done our first section. Involved a few oldies and a few new ones. Yeah, everything good though. How you doing, Mr. Waraji Papi?
Tusimbudde.
Simulation.
Waki session ojikomezao kusimanga badadani.
Man, chitabuse chibade chihitinze nyo.
Kagego yagala ebizibu. Mwagala entalo.
What grenade tabtidde?
What grenade
tabtidde? Abasajja nti is better than the General Muhoozi.
Strategy. Ayinza okubanga yakutte
no kwetega.
Okukuba kwetega. Yo, it's Friday. Kampala Drive. I'm a bit late. Munansonyiwa. Mumanye bijwa traffic mwana ku train yoko.
You're forgiven. The whole crew is late.
The whole crew is late. DJ chaka hii alwali dala. Ayeka kagundi ka Sudan gundi yako kamutuseko.
Sudan Ebola fever.
By the way, twagala okutumira bonna bali mu ddwaliro n'abafudde due to Ebola. Yeah, rest in peace to those guys. But it's a Friday. Because it's the last Friday of the month, yeah?
It is the last Friday.
Yeah, man, it's the last Friday of the month.
Mwaka gugenda.
Gugende. Tuliddeeko ekibeerako just December yokka. Kasagi December tugiwunzikanga, yeah, everything is sorted. But in the studio with me today, tulifeka nzene Ivan, selector wange leero.
Yeah. Abantu bali ku holiday, DJ Sozix ali Greece, producer Ken obaliwa, Mulinde the 4th obaliwa.
Nze nagambye, not that November is next month, so guys might be trying to just end,
enter the month before this one ends.
Kugamba kubeeranga okwetegekera ekisiibo. Kubanga mu December ate the simulation resumes. But I'm excited about today, man. This Friday is about good music. One of my favorite up-and-coming artists in Uganda, Ainayo Pia, actually. New dropped EP. One of my favorite dancehall artists dropped an album as well. It was last month? Yeah, end of last month, I think. And then we won't be able to get through all the music, all the new music, because Nefik, Ainayo, King Kong, but we'll talk about King Kong next week. We still got time. King Kong is what? Fifth America's album. Fix album.
Okay, yeah. Madingamba. That sounds like an old tune, but yeah. He's got new videos as well.
Off the album?
I think the one that released yesterday is off the album. Not Masape.
Mpakasa, yeah.
Mpakasa is off the album.
True. Yeah. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about Watershed and Son of Asa, mutabani wa Sebo.
Yes.
Watershed mu Luganda kibeera kiti?
Je kiri?
Well, water je kiri ne shed je kiri kati gwe bigatte ombuulire.
Shed y'amazzi.
Shed y'amazzi bote wokoze.
Kisikirize. Oba?
But then watershed, as in,
I'm sure there's a
name.
Watershed is a geographical feature, isn't it? A watershed is where it's like a barrier where water can't go over. For example, if it's a river, water can't go over that barrier, which is natural land formation. So, chino kwanga je chi mu Luganda.
Chino kwanga je.
Wali wakabi mu geography nabo.
Abagitumye ipi bajja tubuulira nga batweyunzeeko later. But where do you want to start from? I thought we'd go through the one that came out first.
Which is...
or should we...
Which came out first, actually?
Son of Asa came out first.
Yeah.
Watershed is only about a week old, I think. Came out last week.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's been number one, I think, on Apple Music, which is dope.
What are we talking about now?
We're talking about Watershed. Okay. Number one on Apple Music.
Okay. Watershed tujjamu kwatako mu time ye. Tusoke
Son of Asa.
Son of Asa.
All right.
This is a big one. Record tracks maker.
Son of Asa. Son of Asa, like, it got 13 tracks. I think it got 13 yeah.
13 tracks. Let's sample you one of them. One of the tracks is it ku album no?
Is it 13 tracks?
Sina confirming.
I'll confirm for you to find. But yeah, Son of Asa, Rabadaba, your dancehall artist, Mr. Runyiriri rapper. We've had him here in the studios before.
Yes.
Except I wasn't here, but...
he wasn't?
Oh, no, I wasn't here for that show.
Okay.
I was...
Oh, yes,
under
I remember
the
that day.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And hopefully we're going to have him back again. But we chose not to have him in the studio so that, he doesn't get offended by
let's not water down the big event that's coming.
True. And he's got a listening party as well, which was postponed. It's now going to happen at Olympus. I am co-hosting with my co-host Oweno Show. I tell you what,
speaking of
Mr.
which,
Mulinde.
We have tickets to give away.
We've got tickets to give away?
As we are getting on air, we just got received a message saying we have some tickets to give away.
Okay, that's dope.
So, shall you take on the task of formulating a puzzle?
Yeah. Okay. Let's play some music, and then I'll come up with something of how we can win how we can give away some tickets today. I know we've got some people on our Instagram Live, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Manager Mugi, Atud, Glory. You guys, some of your Instagram names, muchikola mtia. Eh? Bambi. Nenga mbatumi de mbagala nyo. Thanks for tuning into the show. Selector, give us some of that music.
Politics, this is track number 1. Yeah, they think they dance all but they not. Man like rubber dabba cream and the crap. No matter whether dance all or hip hop, man never find the bottom, we stay up top. Zemporo man wanna te ban sim get it dance in balaba bula be yo jiban ning get it dance. Man never bada bazete bantabala na bagamba dance te mun sobola. Muchimani te mun sobola. Muchimani te mun sobola. Muchimani te mun sobola. Banamwa te mun sobola. Musite fe banana. Musite fe banana about politics. Abano nyaka mille tukola buko zifwana tutuli na mapele. Loto salava wenga toli na munafite. Never die nana. Never eat no banana. None of them I prefer Mac. Never eat banana. Wake up to look for manifesente twakola. Bagaga kwatalan. Abavu kwe walana. Yeah. Banji bambuzo bandina. Yeah, and if I ask you question, you got no answer now. Okumbuzako kaka de just kaka de ababangi samuna kaka de namwezo kuja kaka de ongeza mana omami babana baba mana omami zafana nangani ngatoli nava kuchalo sengo kove kuchalo jayamalo omwafu wakufa awali awamekati mwebabangisa iyenze na nyini zeya zimbeze nyumba kwosula wenjagalubawo ezenyini wenyumba korasi wakoma feno twakolamu is very important inonya byokola feyo twavayo
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
Yeah, that's 2 tracks for us there. Mwana wo mwami ne febanene. Track 1 and 2.
Track 1 is a dancehall track.
Yeah.
Full dancehall. And this is the thing I like about the music I've listened to so far on the album. It's full dancehall in its 1990s, in the 90s to early 2000s dancehall.
Is that the vibe you're getting?
Yeah, because I find that even, obviously we all know dancehall originates Jamaica.
Yeah.
They're not doing dancehall like they used to. Their dancehall is more fused with, it's more of a fusion of R&B and hip hop or trap.
Is that our dancehall?
Their dancehall.
Oh, their dancehall, right.
But he's playing that original dancehall like we used to know in the 90s and 2000s.
Okay. I mean, for me, I don't think the whole album is strictly dancehall, of course not. But the dancehall tracks, they're giving that different side of dancehall that, you know. I mean, in terms of like production, yeah. Katugambe kufeba nene. What is that beat here, eh? Kujukizamu ko the old Rubber Dubber?
Yeah. Rubber Dubber in
do you get some nostalgia a little bit there?
Definitely, yeah. I do.
And then in terms of like today's dancehall, who else do you see in that lane?
There's not many that are doing that style.
Before this album, what else had Rubber Dubber had out there?
Obviously what's that song with the funny word?
With the funny word?
Yeah.
Ogamba Kagundi. Love Letter. Not Love Letter, sorry. Love Potion.
No, there was that one.
One Chekecha.
That was
actually,
he was famous
it's One Chekecha.
Remember that song? That Rubber... Oh, gosh. There was that Rubber Dubber song. When he was here, he explained what he actually meant.
How old is the song you're talking about?
The original ones.
Originally?
Okay, good. Just go through the songs that Rubber Dubber came.
Rubber Dubber. Okay.
What's that song called?
That song?
That one, yeah.
I've forgotten the title.
Yeah, but that style of rap, prolific lyrics flowing like on the beat. Rubber Dubber in his element.
It's true. Okay, I hear you.
And even in the second track
I feel like it becomes that on the, I think it's, I don't know what number it is, maybe track 7 or 5, where he kind of goes, but then he slows it down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
He slows it down a bit. I don't see that rapper on Feba Nene.
Okay.
Feba Nene it's dancehall, yeah, but beat could beat, like
not the staccato toasting.
Yeah, which they get. So it's a bit. I feel like it's a bit slowed down dancehall, But ate kugundi mwana w'omwami.
Mwana w'omwami, it's
abachala bakagala kayimba ako.
Auntie, like we was just talking about the lyrics. First of all, it's I think an Afrobeat tune, but the lyrics, they're omanyi lyrics ezo banaganda zibagala ennaku zino ez'oku like poking at haters. Enyumba gy'osula like. I've forgotten the trend, the drift. I own the house. Yeah. So he's really telling off somebody. And the trend that's on in these current years is of people telling off haters. Even to be a flossing nowadays. Floss what you got. And if you don't have it, flaunt it like you got it until you make it. What's it called? Fake it till you make it. Yeah.
Slogan tejja kuvaawo si ero si jo si ncha.
Music oliwo okubulirira abantu mugende musome mukole nnyo byavaawo.
I want to get some opinions from anyone that's watching this live. What do you think about the first 2 songs as we go into the next 2-3 songs? What do you think about these songs? The first 2 songs. Omwana w'omwami ne Feba Nene. Feba Nene has been on the airwaves for a minute though.
Yeah.
Before the album came out.
Yeah. I think those were the singles that he kept dropping.
Yeah, I think it was the first single he dropped from the album probably actually. Naenzo limba remember them manyigo but the yes waliwo but lukademo ko compared to One Chekecha. And One Chekecha is actually a dope song. Just probably didn't get enough plays, but it's a dope song. Tugende maso.
Kutula te balezekela esembela nganga mesi chibamba la nyaka jate bayina ona kawa ngakalima kawa na ngakalima ona kawa ngakalima ona kawa aka but then again I'm the girl them sugar. Naba bantuma, naba lin sugar. Moderator, veleta man on the decker. Bampala namba zikareka peka. Mix it. See all the girl them getting frisky. Mix it. All of the man them sipping whiskey, girl. Mix it.
Unakawa ngakalimawa kala na 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 ngakalimawa unaka ngakalimawa unakawa aka verse 2 me have to burst you all the girl them know about her too. Fuck him in the middle of the night too. Fuck the sisters, cousins, make them wives too. Stick to me like a glue. Stick to me like a new Pantaloon. Fight for me like the battle Waterloo. And like Cinderella with the prince of the shoe. Who are you? Are you? Who are you? Who are you? Are you? Who are you? Oh, nah. Saracostra Nostra. The fit bits. I'm cool as ice in a function. And all the girls them wanna eat me for the action. See drugs in my system, I love them. All night I keep dreaming about them. Say what you know, say me what you dread. I'm the rapper, copper in this. Girl, your man fleek, how you wanna leave? Pussy so sweet, me I hit it pan repeat. She feel I want them nigga, them jokes anti mwana to live a nigga. Nemo kakasa, I pussy my trigger. I'm put to a sugar, I'm a nigga, but you know, sick where you wanna. But I'm a bad man, you don't know. Man, I'm a girlfriend controller. Anytime I flip the phone, me can call her. Call her, who knows sick where you wanna. But I'm a bad man, you don't know. Man, I'm a girlfriend controller. Anytime I flip the phone, me can call her. Dip on the flat top, when I slap drop. Better my volley, I get no drop up. Abracadabra, yeah, with the vocabulary. Similar verbs and nouns in my medulla. Tabana fear, I'm never a fear. But I'm on the sons and gaba mafia. I'm salanga compita itana maje. Every time and any day we pull up energy. Rabba never play, put a pussy on the plate. Man demonstrate that. Some I said that. Rabba dabba laugh it there. Who knows sick where you wanna. But I'm a bad man, you don't know. Man, I'm a girlfriend controller. Anytime I flip the phone, me can call her. Call her. Who knows sick where you wanna. But I'm a bad man, you don't know. Man, I'm a girlfriend controller. Anytime I flip the phone, me can call her. Call her. Yeah. I'm cool as ice in a function. And all the girls them wanna eat me for the action. See drugs in my system, I love them. All night I keep dreaming about them. Is it no? The fit bits. Is it no? Is it no? Dabba come again. I'm your love and you're my love. Forever together. I'm your love and you're my love. Let's stick together. I'm your love. My love, forever together. I'm your love, and you're my love. Let's stick together. Hey, the man is a genjagara. I don't care if it's an enemy, Baliba Kamawa, I was Sivagara. Kako Kumempeta to Tanikana Quanjila, Chukulanga Juba, Oyakang and Juba. Tolina buba kukwana luba lwenkuba Mumutima tomenyanga kwekwe na chusinga Veyela na yekwe penondanga Nabagere kawange kwa singa Nebiraka baby kwa tunga And you're my love Forever together I'm your love and you're my love Let's stick together I'm your love and you're my love Forever together I'm your love
Online 24/7 You found TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Original flow. Rapper dabba bigness pan the studio. Original flow. Rapper dabba bigness pan the studio. Mangale. Let me see you do the mangale. Mangale. Let me see you do the mangale. Come on, mangale. Kanda bemengale jemo mangale. Kanda bemengale jemo mangale. Come on, mangale. Zena ma jam baby. maloga gate kono nempele kubako kelele koze sakengele tabu kanga beti mema kelele bachali basika gara go munyega now menye kanga kalubanga no museko so pulla baga menye kate mukubako no sibyaga now gano gali ku original mangele 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 let me see you do the mangele 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 let me see you do the mangele
mangele kanku Kamangele.
Maybe we can talk about what we had so far.
Kamangele ako kankwatidde ate no mbadde nga kawuliriza naye nga tekanyingira bulungi naye lwaliro bakabadde ki.
But my highlight so far is really the reggae song.
Yeah, the reggae song was sitting.
Good contemporary reggae, one drop stuff.
You know,
that's the track entitled Gwewange.
That's the track titled what?
Gwewange.
Gwewange. I like that song still. I can't lie. I have a soft spot for Ugandan reggae.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when Luganda sits on a reggae beat, it's just perfect for me. One of the reasons that's why Maddox is Maddox.
Yes.
You know, like he never did it in no Jamaican accent or patois. Not just the accent, but you know, he took the reggae sound
and placed it on
the Luganda language
Uganda on it.
And just made a perfect wedding. They just made a perfect wedding. Like, for us to be, you know, attending this man's shows, mweyo music omukadde nayenga achali gold. It says a lot. It says a lot about Luganda and reggae. And maybe, just maybe, some artists haven't tapped into that properly. But on this album, yeah, there's a reggae tune, Gwewange. I like it. You know, I might play it on my wedding or Wakwanjula.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That song, do you see it?
I see
the Gwewange, yeah?
Gwewange, yeah.
Yeah, do you see it catching on Kwanjulas and all that?
I do. Whenever it's reggae and obviously the lyrics as well. Like he's obviously you're obviously singing to a girl, Gwewange, you know, and everything that follows in that. I don't know the lyrics yet properly, but it's therefore one of those ones that you would be playing on your Kwanjula, you know, maybe in a Monimu Kufuna Kamere or I don't know which part or section of the Kwanjula, but that's a dope track. What's the other one that we played? Track number 3. What was that?
That was Controller.
Controller. What do you think about Controller?
I've forgotten.
That was dancehall.
That was dancehall.
Controller.
Spanish.
I'm cool as ice in a function, and all the girl in wanna hit me for the action.
Yes, this is a gangster's love song, isn't it? The bad man singing, saying lovely.
Na mubade muku gambo mubudate na bichis manyango oba fuck the cousins, the sisters, and then wife them at attack.
Jingama anti gangster.
Abadaba muchamu.
Bigambo bya bad man era bibera bwe bityo bikambu nayenga. Naba yaye bagwa mu love man.
Abayaye bagwa mu love.
Abayaye bagwa mu love. Bekaza.
Abayaye baserera mu love. Tebagwa mu love. Abayaye baserera buserezi. Tugende mu maaso naye.
Tugende track.
Tuli ku 7 kati over 8.
Somehow there.
Girl, I'm in a place and I need the one I see me smoke sensi and sip on Hennessy. We run the place.
La fit bits.
Emotoka zivuze. Abakazi mbafunye. Ekechi nzisaze. Because emotoka zivuze. Abakazi mbafunye. Ekechi nzisaze. Sivanga Kombulimbi Loto. Man, I've never been to motherfucking downtown. See, with all this time, we still round town.
Listen lyrics.
Banga come Ulimbi Loto. I've never been from motherfucking downtown. See with all this time we still round town. The best of my to Sigala Kuchoto. We come pronto, fronting talanta. Tell ya mani say we better than a cancer. Reciprocate, giving you a stanza. Do everything, Rabbi is the answer. This my area. Thinking of the area. But me say bad man no fear.
Emotokazi vuze abakazi mbafunye ekechinzi saze because byonna because emotokazi vuze abakazi mbafunye ekechinzi saze because byonna because
abana bali tight body so fine. Banyumila to banyumiza biancha. Balana babanya gaba debt collector. Because anytime now, bapianta. Y'all I'm in a place and I me they wanna see. See me smoke sensi and sip an Hennessy. We never care about bad energy. Me and me brethren.
Olu tu se. Madde manyi
Me love it, me love the toes and the anklet. Not in a dance, waves incomplete. Pick it up and go down like sunset. Kitty get wet when we beat jump.
Step on the front seat, mini with a long sleeve. This girl a real freak in a bed real quick. Freak of the week, freak in the seat. Damn color when all the got to be the one. Girl, you sweet vanilla. Girl, you hot and pepper. Ever giving me fever, forever making me quiver. Tatamukago, Zenono mana tatamukago. Tatamukago, Zenono mana tatamukago.
I can't lie, I already know this song, you know. I think it's one of my favorites on the album. Go on, I'm going
I was dumbfounded. Everything we feel for you is so profound. I be feel every lyric that me down sound. She give me pan a lock like a carotine. Buy Benz and be my pan the first time. You could never know, say that the girl in mine. She bad long time, she know bad mind. Up on the front seat, in it with a long sleeve. This girl a real freak, in a bed real quick. Freak of the week, freak in the seat. Damn color when all the got to be the bar. Tatamukago, you know no man a tatamukago. Tatamukago, you know no man a tatamukago. Tatamuka, 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 tatamukago. Tatamukago, let me touch you slowly, like all is flowing. Girl, why not?
This one sounds like a feature. Who's on it?
Listening to that as well, I was wondering who's that. I was trying to figure out the voice, but I couldn't get a face on it. So Rabba will have to tell us. That singer there is a hidden gem as well. This is Ooh Ah.
Season, my body is touching your pleasing. I got the hick of the ring. I bend over, like a bonnet. Cover to Chevuga, boy, this press ain't over. Turn over. Pull it up.
At some point, I didn't even think she was Ugandan until she sang some Luganda.
Come back on number. Pull you up, what's up on number?
Down a rubber dub alongside she is supposed to have fancy.
Yeah, I wanna hold you tight and squeeze you right on. Keep you warm in the middle of the night and Rico's music on candlelight and
Love nyingi mwa album eno.
It's bright.
Are you telling us something, Rabba?
My girl, check it, y'all don't make it, don't break it.
I go on ya.
Me in a jiffy, y'all me want take it. Pressy, Janachi wala jifula busy. Buri wengula uleta alisa zompomera nyokira kumanga.
Zambulira, buri wengwata kongamba. Tumva
Siringide ekidansolo ekirala. Let me tell you how I feel. Let me tell you how I feel. I feel like this one is a bit too slow for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But Batamukago nakagadde ako. Batamukago. I think it's called Mukago.
Mukago, yes.
Yeah. What does Mukago mean?
Mukago is, do you know the old, what was it called now?
Chikozese mugone mu sentence tulabe.
Wetuto Mukago, we become brothers.
Ah, okay.
So you know the old, you make like a treaty?
Yes,
or
like
you know
like
the thing they used to do with blood and coffee and whatever. And then people
like a covenant kind of thing, yeah?
Covenant, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that song is dope. I like it. I think it's a club banger, I would say. Ateguni, I don't know. What do you think about?
Again, it's a bit dancehall on the edge.
I heard that one is extremely dancehall.
It's
in my opinion. BT, vibe, flow is just completely dancehall. Like now that's proper Caribbean style.
And then
Munimbichi gwantadeko ko singa yali wakola remix.
Obviously, Muyimbichi.
Muba dancehall artists. Abanene, ba Peter Miles, by them Vakulia, in Uganda, of course. I take it about Jamaica, Manonia coach, unless that's his plan, which would be a shock. Not a shock, but it would be interesting to see a Jamaican on the remix. Very interesting.
Yeah, like
I don't know who I would suggest or who I would think of, who would come to mind, but I think
Conscience is one who's been into Ugandan music. Uganda, who does dance hall?
You just played a song earlier on of Kapakat and Gundi.
Okay,
I'm not a big fan of Gravity, but
kids. Of course, to but Gravity, there is Bafana.
Even Bebe Cool is a dance.
Is he? Aliao is floating between reggae and dance hall.
Over Raga.
Bobby Wine na yakuva ku Raga.
Raga ne dance or tubyaule or what tubireke wamu.
Just different names.
Kati then mukulu Bebe Cool tumuleka munaye. But I don't know if he would murder this song. No.
Maybe like Zex, I think.
Maybe Zex.
Now, literally, I think you can sit on any track.
Zex. Chimba checho negundi chitufu. Patayani with Rionga. Actually, Sichiche. It's Rionga's song featuring Zex. But yes,
generally, my observation, it's this album is showing growth. Not growth in Kuvambuto Kudambukuru, which is the only thing
but
that
musically.
growth means, but a slowing down. Yeah? A lot of the tracks are kind of mellow, although still hard. They still fall into the dance.
The tempo has gone down a bit.
But the lyrical prowess is still there.
Because that song you were talking about, like the beat is a bit faster than most of the songs on this album. Yeah, so you're definitely right on that one. But yeah, man, is that all the songs on?
That's about all that we got.
So all around, if you are listening this at home, like, do you think how many songs would you say are no skips, or on a no skip basis? How would you rate this album? Out of 10, yeah.
It'd be
considering the songs that you would have and wouldn't have skipped.
You know what? Like,
you don't have to name the songs.
Yeah.
You just have to.
I'm thinking I'd probably skip. I'm gonna qualify my answer though. I'm gonna skip about 2.5. If halves are allowed.
2.5.
Maybe
How can you skip
3.
half a song?
The qualification to this whole statement is that it depends on mood.
Yeah, okay.
Some songs really lift you up. Some songs you're just listening to because of the lyrics. And some songs make you mellow.
Okay.
Mulimu love nyingi. Some of ezimu eza love ziri mellow, ezimu eza love ziri hard. So the hard ones you vibe to, the softer ones you will mellow down to, and you will tend to skip the mellow songs if you're in a hyper mood.
Like on a Friday night.
But if you're relaxing,
liver.
You wouldn't go relaxing, maybe over the collar, and you just want to chill. Then you're gonna skip the hard tunes.
The hard tunes and go to the one. So then it's like you're saying there's a balance in there.
Yeah, there's a good balance.
There's some club bangers for you, for a Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday night too.
And remember, sometimes some music grows on you depending on the situation. If you go clubbing and one song is hyped up, maybe people ask for some replays, or maybe 2 or 3 DJs come and play it.
It can grow on you.
It will grow on you more because of the atmosphere. Now that atmosphere becomes a memory to you.
But even then, only good music can grow on you. Anyway. Listen, I've got some feedback here on Instagram. Mugi says 8 out of 10. Too many gems on there. My best one is Sensational. Yeah, Sensational is Sensational. Sensational. I think no kubanga. No walukubye.
I think it's
all round for me for this album, because you know what's funny? I listened to this album before we actually did this show. Yeah. And like I said earlier on, like this, it sounds different when you consume music in better speakers. Like headphones, zijakuwa something. But then when you go out and the DJ plays the song, but just hearing a song in its rightful element, no bango so kulira all the instruments properly bulungi beso julia bulungi nekutulira munda, you can then give a proper review of a song, and that's what we're experiencing here. So having heard most of these tracks again without headphones, just speakers, sound, I'm gonna give the album, and I know I picked some good gems on there. Like I don't know if you paid attention, but I'll sing along to some of the songs. Yeah. There's already a lyrical playlist here, but yeah, I would give the album a 8.5. 8.5 for me.
Okay.
8.5. General same.
We're almost about the same numbers then.
Yeah, same numbers. But we're going to go into our next segment, our next review, which is Watershed. I'm really excited about this one.
Yes, General Semo. The KLA DRIVE party is going to be rescheduled in November.
Yes, sir.
So watch out for new announcements.
Not at November, but we shall still be.
Having said what you said about atmosphere, I'm now looking forward, because here, obviously would have been more numbers here, so we would have had more opinions.
Here's what I'm going to do. Next time, maybe let's say for the King Kong album, we'll invite some people to be here live with us in the studios. Some people that are interested in music, and maybe some FIFA Maker fans and some non-FIFA Maker fans, or just generally Ugandan music fans, to be in the studio with us here to get some live reactions, not just from us, but because at times, like there's some songs I played for some people off this album, and they weren't really, inclined or to take them onto their playlist or move them onto their playlist, kind of thing. But then when you play this song, some of these songs in the club, you see a whole different reaction.
And that's what I was going to say. That now I'm even looking forward to the listening party some more, because there'll be more people.
Exactly.
It'll be a totally different atmosphere from what we have here.
Exactly.
And listening and watching the crowd, it gives different vibes.
100%. Yeah, man. Okay, so give us like a short music break of just 3 songs, and then we're gonna come back with Watershed review.
Yes.
By Joshua Baraka.
Okay.
The #1 up and coming artist in Uganda. Awakana. Yango Bechkonde.
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGM Radio UK.
DJ Ivan in the mix.
No matter what they talk, you don't move that arm. No matter how they put you the general. In a scale of them international. Don't say we are the leaders, so you cannot lead away. We can deliver, so you can deliver. We fear no one. Don't scare me. We are the doctor, you cannot doctor me. We are the teacher, you can't teach away. Spin not one. Let's go. Double the trouble, come in, double the trouble. Double trouble. It's a shiro, come in, double the trouble. Double trouble. Double the trouble, come in, double the trouble. Double trouble. Double the trouble, come in, double the trouble. Never lose focus, you're looking at the future. Rise up with the money by the alarm of your rooster. Like nobody call them, you prior them, say you a loser. Never be a loser, now you love, you can maneuver. No matter how you stumble, you never fall. No matter what them talk, you don't move that all. And no matter how they put with the general. In a state that in international. Yes, sir. Double the trouble, come in, double the trouble. Double trouble. It's a shiro, come in, double the trouble. Double trouble. Double the trouble, come in, double the trouble. Double trouble. Double the trouble, come in, double the trouble. Serious business, we know that for your drama. I'm a lyrical nuclear could cause you trauma. For the young and old, hold a header on your grammar. We working so hard, so we wake up in my pyjama.
Lord of mercy, majeka kutaka.
Awininwaji, tugabane kubuti. Spicy bakusera buti. Fasira, wadibuda buti. Nafunye gayo jomulabe. Murasi yo jomulabe. Namusanze wansinga.
Soka them, put them smanga spice, bamusera buti. Wanji!
Mulabe. Namusanze wansinga. ngava mukatale nankuba amanda kyenje mwagale njagala nkukole service tuyite mu samare paka wansi ukyuse peti mu designing konze rasta amoni miyawa
fulu paka
nkalina
nkatuleko
why not kasi kutwaleko omukyebe ayagala kimu nga nkapapaza ayagala kimu nga nkapapaza kimu nga nkapapaza ayagala kimu nga nkapapaza
njagala kitukeme kupanda kwanzia leo niite daddy when I hit that spot baby call me honey yeah me asali nitatirisha utaipata kwa ndani vitendo na vipitisha mambo yangu sifanyi gizani sakuni palama za chui chui tabia za kifisi mistambui napendo kifunga kwa buibui yeah. Baby go down low go down low go down low my baby go down low go down low go down low I make you dance oh giddy 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 go down giddy 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 go down giddy 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 go down go down I make you dance oh giddy 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 go down giddy 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 go down giddy 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 go down go down
I'm on a journey no nyamani kola chipaka semisana ne mutombe I'm on a journey no nyamani dollar pound mafalanga pesa nsenge I'm on a journey no nyamani it's not even funny hakuna money shore takuita hani
okolechi oyimbe
that's why focus now
chine chivozina sikyabajungwena eyo ndi Mario enengome gundana ekuyamba okumenya ku magumbana bomalelezo menya ku magumbana oba wakuddayo ewaka bukeddena tuli babandana tosiba bandana tukuba masadana kuba mataganyana
wanji
tuli babandana
kaddemu
tuli babandana
ategwe
tosiba bandana tuva Uganda nate tuli bagwirana omanye naatamu yapatebera mbayana tuli bagezina siba sirusiru naboyagala sente nagenda mu bankana ononya mukyalo nagenda mu kyalona eyo gye nasangana bafumbana ononya miyayu najangwe kampalana lwomusangana kulo lwakikana ate nekiggwa ne watali kusaagana
abefumbe kante mujja kategeera
mubalokingana kubagobana kufuka kupambana kuno kubambana ndaba na buli muwala fuse DJ
wala wagala gwobeka
Liana DJ
by B2C
Tienes Abubakira
Joey Landa official
legend kulavu ya chibanda unga matagala tokuno mususule walina kulema lemezamu hawolyo kofune Okwano gwa kubimba umame mazika pakoleka kulungire kajani kakunyika nyikizamu awo kuzuyanye olonga nyongera kufunza kwe manyamuto goliko mukama ya pesa kumwa balala bali mukulota
baby endongo jinkubya kukesa ndi mukazi njagala mpiso sibijanjalo va mu biravu by'abateja baby
I am bada than most in the general. I am bigger than him on Twitter. I am badder than the rest of the general. I am bigger than her on Twitter.
Buomi wansukako uko moyoni olabika nze bampima kugwe me got a champion body alo champion body gwe manyagandalo we unacheza kucheza nzokuwa chikopo kastompa transport money alo transport money mukwano ngaba kwa mutuza buli kibuzo cholina nacho nkibudde.
You know what?
Omundi muva bulaya.
I'm really loving the new grenade. It seemed to have taken on a new lease of life. And Joey Landa, the girl has been around for some time, but now she's coming into her element. Ndaba TNS is building up a new team again. Mad.
In my opinion, kana kaimba kakunyumidde nnyo.
Kanyumidde nnyo.
Olunga nyongera kufunza kwemanya mutuguleko mukama yapesa kumwa balala bali mukulota
baby endongo jinkubya mukesa ndi mukazi njagala mpiso si bijanjalo va mu biravu by'abateja baby
bada muhozi the general I am
bigger than what coconut.
Bigger than her on Twitter.
This is not a good music section.
Belinda, can't wait to get older. Just your dreams and face all your fears. Silence all the haters. She like rocking the only love a man if he got 60 roads. Want to look like Rihanna, na. Where won't you never put her? So I'll wait for you, Belinda, baby, when the world rock you. I'll be waiting so I can hold you. I'll be waiting so I can love you.
Kana kazina kagundi bakakola batya? Kazina kagundi kano kamanyi aka TikTok.
You won't catch me doing TikTok dances.
On the telly, no UG couple, it's only Belea. Check out.
Funny thing, you know, when I'm watching those, especially that Kawane, why do they try to do the same smile as the you know that model? What's her name?
Ogamba Kelly.
Every girl tries to do the same smile, and you know it's fake.
I'll be waiting so I can hold you. I'll be waiting.
But Belinda because you waje bitegera bino. Nzoma kamba wedda.
I'll be waiting so I can hold you. I'll be waiting so I can love you.
Yeah. And we had Joshua.
Yeah, we're on.
We had Joshua in the
Zoom room.
In the Zoom room,
yeah.
But he dropped off. I don't know if it's a network issue.
We're gonna get him back
on the Ugandan side.
But as we're waiting for Joshua to join us, let us dive into Watershed. Before we dive into Watershed, yeah? Man, I really like that Belinda song.
Yeah, I mean, what a bold young fellow to go against the grain.
When you say bold, what do you mean?
Like, to do this kind of music in Uganda, you need to be bold and say, I'm taking this path, and that's where I'm going to go. Shout out to Sandra Subi, another contemporary artist in Uganda.
Yeah,
doing almost similar stuff, but she's doing it with gospel.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Sandra soon.
Because a lot of people will fall into categories that are clearly defined. R&B, hip-hop, dance hall.
And what category is Joshua in, would you say?
Joshua? What category can you put Morris Kiria?
Morris is in the Moyo category. Because
Naguno Moyo, put it as soul.
Yes.
It is soul. Almost neo-soul, actually.
But I'm getting more Afro swing.
Afro
I don't know if I'm. I don't know if I'm reaching.
I would call
I don't know
it
if I'm reaching.
a new genre called Afro soul.
Afro soul.
Yeah,
Do we have any artists outside of Uganda that are doing similar sounds, a similar sound? Because before Joshua, I would say there was the Cohen JCs. They sing similar music. I've forgotten the other guy's name. Morris Kiria sometimes as well, yes, but there is a few artists under this genre, and earlier on, not earlier on, but in the past shows, one of the past shows that we did, I mentioned that Joshua gives me those Thames vibes.
Yes.
Like when he's on a track, I feel like I'm listening to a male Thames sometimes. Which they get that. So not sure what genre Thames really falls in every today, but
speaking of Thames, I just saw something on social media, one of our channels, where she was saying she's so happy to have written a song, and it was voiced by Rihanna.
Oh, so the song that just dropped today is
Thames
written by...
wrote a song, and it was voiced by Rihanna.
Lift
Do you
Yourself?
understand?
The song Lift Yourself, the one that dropped
I don't know
today.
what it is. I just read this.
It can be the only song, because that's the song that dropped today, Lift Yourself by Rihanna.
That is mad.
That's wicked.
That's mad. And big ups to all African upcoming artists, because being a young artist and you do something something that's picked up by an artist on the top of her game in the whole world.
And remember, like again, while staying on the topic of Joshua Baraka, why I compare him or sort of put him in the same category with Thames is because the same thing that Thames did to Afrobeats or the Afrobeats music industry in Nigeria when she came out with her sound. Yeah, because you see, I believe in Nigeria it's more of a sound thing. You know, look at Simi. Simi was practically doing her own sound. Like when you come out with a distinctive voice, one, and then your producer, whatever producers you're working with, are also able to produce beats for you that are literally tailored to you, and your voice. Yeah. Then it's magical. You know what I mean? So like once Thames broke out, then what she's called Faye or Fire. I don't know. I can't remember properly. But she's been to Uganda, you know.
Yes,
and when you listen, the one that sang the Baby Rhythm, if anyone that knows that song, she came out after Thames. Even Aya Star. I think Aya Star and Thames are related, something like that.
Okay.
But same genre. You don't really listen to their music and think Wizkid or Tiwa Savage, let me say, or Yemi Alade. When you listen to Aya Star, you think Thames. When you listen to Thames, you think, you know, respective artists. And then when it comes to Joshua Baraka, it's almost the same thing that's happening. When you listen to Joshua, you're not thinking, this takes me back to Tonix. Nah, I know Tonix is a great vocalist and a dope one as well, or Radio, or who else can I name that are vocalists in Uganda? Let's say Bruno, but he's in his own league kind of thing.
And that's what I was saying about boldness, because it is so easy for a young artist to want to hit the limelight by doing something that's already been done before. There's a proven formula.
Yeah.
But if you say, this is my craft, that's what I want, let me stay in my lane and trod that path through thick and thin, I will succeed.
Without further ado, let's get into this music.
Let's get into
what we're listening to is Watershed by Joshua Baraka, an EP dropped last week. It's his second EP after the Baby one, which was a success, a dope-ass EP. This is his second project out of the studio, managed by Lob, dope guy, manages so many artists in Uganda that are literally also around the same category, like they just do their own thing, do their own styles, do their own sounds. But yeah, let's go.
See, I've heard that love is blind. But with you, I've never seen more clearly. They said that actions speak better than words. So when I touch you, I hope you hear me. See, you and I were friends for life. Late night calls and giggles and fights. And through it all, when nothing is left,
in any case, if you're enjoying it as much as ours, go ahead on Apple Music, all streaming platforms, and stream the music. But you know what? You know who I want to see on this song? This is the kind of music where you pair it with a rapper and it just goes. What you take here?
Something like in a spoken word.
Yes, in the spoken word
environment.
And
somebody just laying lyrics
and another
to that.
another thing about this kind of music, or this particular song anyway, because I think the other ones are probably going to sound a little bit different or something. I don't know, but this song is also giving me soundtrack vibes. You know, like movie soundtrack vibes.
Score.
Yeah, it can be. Directors in Uganda, hit up the kid, man, or get the music, use that music. But in terms of rappers, the guy I'm thinking about is, I mean, when you say spoken word, now you've given me two more rappers.
George the Poet.
Of course. Literally, I can actually hear George lay some really sweet poetry on this track. I can really hear that. And the song going crazy. But the other person I can hear, who is not so much of a spoken word artist, is Dylan Williams.
Okay.
A Ugandan rapper. Very, very dope ass rapper. But I think he would eat this song up. I think he would eat this up. His style of rap, I mean, he's actually got a project called Elegant Rap, or a song called Elegant Rap. And it's literally self-explanatory for this situation. Because this music sounds elegant to me. Like it's, now this is not so much wedding music or Bakwanjura music like we normally like to classify Uganda music with, but this is
lounge music.
This is lounge music. This is outside of the box of the Ugandan traditional box of music.
But I'm not sure what the numbers are on streaming platforms, for example, Spotify. But I heard he's really doing well.
Yeah, I heard it was #1 on Apple Music. I think people tend to be using Apple Music a lot more in Uganda than Spotify, maybe.
Yeah.
But then probably not, because other artists do numbers on Spotify. Rickman does numbers and whatnot. But yeah, #1 on Apple Music, and maybe some other streaming platforms that Ugandans use a lot. In Uganda, it was #1 in Uganda. I'm not sure which other country it was #1. It was the entire project, so I can't really pinpoint which song. He will tell us later on if we manage to bring it back.
Something just came to mind. I don't know if it's the artwork on Watershed, but I'm relating this music to the Marvel movie. What's it called?
Wakanda.
Yeah, it gives me that vision. Something.
I mean, like I said, it's cinematic.
Yeah.
The music is kind of cinematic as well. In terms of production, it just gives me those cinematic vibes. Like, I can't really picture a scene. Maybe I could have if we had enough time. But yeah, it's just giving heavy cinematic vibes. Yeah. But yeah, man, drop us.
And I think we mentioned sometime earlier this year. Obviously after lockdown, when concerts or gatherings were allowed again. Joshua performed at was it Blankets and Wine or something?
And Wine.
And the response was mad.
Yeah.
So it shows you abantu bakoye chigunda. They want something different. And
but also this I want to emphasize on this point. Abantu bakoye chigunda, yes, but then there is a new generation in Uganda. And the
new party goers.
Yeah, new party goers, but a new generation. I would say a new generation, a new audience or a new consumer of Ugandan music. And like I said, it's not your traditional Ugandan music. Whenever we say Ugandan music, you're probably going to think the everyday artists. Grenade, if you're talking about, fresh artists, Fik and whatever, but they're in a different category.
Yeah.
And this new generation doesn't just want to be represented by that category of music or that genre of music, whatever it is. That's why these men are coming out and doing their own thing and pushing it through all the doors where these other, artists and genre representatives normally go. So if it's Blankets and Wine, maybe sometimes you find Apis on there, or Azawi as today's artists. Maybe Vinka, maybe Spice, maybe Lydia, and then Joshua, and then Cohen JC, and then Lagum the rapper. You know, that's the new generation of Ugandan musicians. And bro, it's wicked. His manager has just told me he's still with us on the link.
Is it?
Yeah. His manager is called Lob.
Can't see him.
Maloba.
Okay, into the second track.
Into the second track.
Next track.
God bless my mama and my papa and anybody that has been there. Can't wait for the day I'll say, Mama, I made it. Can't wait for the day I'll say, Mama, I made it.
We were picture perfect, called the news crew. I've been posting movies up on YouTube. It's funny, I don't really need a new crew. Stayed with the niggas that I know been through the most too. Somebody gotta celebrate it. And if you ain't down, get decapitated. And that's really just to say I emancipated. Set your mind free, but exaggerate.
I've been down in the ghetto, in the gutters. I've been taught to stay down, let the fire die out. I'll never be a superstar, but the God I serve is not a liar. My mama, my papa, my brother, my uncles. I'll be the light, I'll lead the way. I'll be the light, I'll lead the way. God bless my mama and my papa and anybody that has been there. Can't wait for the day I'll say, Mama, I made it. Can't wait for the day I'll say, Mama, I made it.
Mama, I made it. Let's talk about patience. So many nights I prayed for your grace, and I'm like a movie with several parts to me. It's been a long road, but I smoked it like a doobie. This is my life, if you wonder how it goes. Let me take you for a ride if you wanna see the coast. There's 100 little things I would really like to do for you. I might need to call you up and tell you what I do for you. If you ever see a nigga worried about the coming up, tell him that the numbers only rack up if you work enough. Tell her you won't give her that D even if she twerk enough. Tell him you don't want that T even if it's hard enough. I'm with the fire, bro. The fire dawning us. Get the camera, bro, cause this is dangerous. Cause this is dangerous. I'm really dangerous, yeah.
Yes, that was Mama, I Made It with Lagum the rapper. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's go in through the next one, yeah?
They are getting louder, the voices in my head. It's the anxiety, the doubt and the fear. Asking, is this worth it? Am I doing it right? So many people doing better. Will I be another spot from the fire? What's the use of this gift if I can't breathe? If my brother's crying and he's hungry, why is the whole world against me? Why do I even feel so angry? I talk all Italian guy, but at what cost? Am I just in the back? Is this dream worth chasing? Is this life worth living? Do I even have a choice? And I try to run, but I can't run from myself. From myself. And I try to run, but I can't run from myself. From myself.
Hello there, stranger. Anybody wanna listen to my song? Carved out of the hollow of my heart. I know that it's a danger to lay bare my emotions in a melody and soul. Speak through these words I can control. What's the use of this gift if I'm not heard? The crowd's noise soars above me.
Why is the whole world against me? No wonder I even feel so empty. I tie in Bob and I'm holding out. What does it take for me to be seen and heard? Is this thing worth saying? Is this song worth singing?
Do I even have a choice?
And I try to run, but I can't run from myself, from myself. And I try to run, but I can't run from myself, from myself. And I try to run, but I can't run from myself, from myself. And I try to run, but I can't run from myself.
Those were the vocals of Isabel UG. I do not know this artist, but I'm in love with those vocals. That's some serious vocals there. The song was Run. That song was Run. The one before that was Mama I Made It. Joshua Baraka featuring Lagum the rapper. Dope guy. Dope guy. I've had some of his work. He's really dope. What do you think about Isabel? The other one that we had on Rubber Dubbers was Sheena Skies.
Sheena Skies.
This is Isabel UG. I do not know none of them.
Yeah.
Never heard of them before until now. But yeah, let's talk about Mama I Made It first. How are we doing on the link?
We got him, but we don't have visuals.
Do we have audio?
We don't seem to have. Okay, I can see audio there. Hello, Joshua. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Okay.
We're good, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm okay.
You sound tired, bro.
Man, I am. Late nights. Yeah.
Oh, yes,
I'm on like 5%.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I hear it. We're just talking about Mama I Made It. And we had listened to what's the first track you played for us?
Hold on a minute. We played Angel of Mine.
Angel of Mine. Mama I Made It and
Next to You.
No, you've not played Next to You, and you played Run.
We played Run.
Yeah. So I wanted to speak about Angel of Mine. I think that's the one you first played. If you were to have a rapper on there, who would you have in the UK? I don't know if you know any Ugandan. Yeah, I don't know if you know any rappers in the UK in the Ugandan scene.
I'm a big fan of Dave.
Santana Dave. Yeah. Okay.
So of course I would want to have him on Angel of Mine.
Okay. That's actually a good pair. I didn't think about that. That's actually a good pair. Yes, Dave would definitely eat that up.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tracks from Dave? Top three.
How I Met My Ex.
Ex Yakola Chip, bro.
Starlight.
Yes, Starlight is a banger. I like that song as well. Third track.
We are not alone. We are what? Alone. We're alone in this.
Yeah, we're alone in this.
The whole album, man.
Yeah.
The whole album was fire.
That's true.
Of course, I like Law of Attraction because there's snow in there. So yeah.
Joshua, we're talking about before we dive more into your EP. We're talking about your style of music. What do you classify your genre as?
Man, I actually don't know, man. I just be in studio and man, I think this thing will slap, and I just started thinking.
I found
this
a
is
genre
this.
for you. So this will, if we can count it, me and you, we will say this is our genre. Afro soul. Was it Afro soul?
Yeah, you said Afro soul.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Does that sound like it fits your style of music, Afro soul?
Hey man, I think Afro soul, Afro R&B.
Afro R&B.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, most times. Yeah, it actually fits.
But then, if you're being paired with artists, which artists in Uganda and outside of Uganda do you think are doing what you're doing, or is there anyone that's inspired you to do the style of music that you're doing?
Um, I have people who have inspired me to do music in itself, like
Yeah.
music, but not like the genre or like the style I do.
Mm.
I feel like what I do and whatever I do is just pure vibes. Like I don't. It's something that just comes to me. Like I have a few songs that are drill. I have a few that are okay. I have one song that's drill. I said it.
You've
like
got a
more
drill
drill,
song?
but it's just one song. Yeah, man.
Is it
It's
out
all
yet?
I do. Yeah, it is.
And you're on it by yourself?
Wait.
Wait. I think I know the song you're talking about.
Yeah. 'Cause I do
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. I like that song, man. I do like that song. It's a dope song. And immediately, actually, as soon as I heard it, I remember your manager actually saying it to me. I was like, bro, this is the type of song you niggas in the UK will get sturdy on. You know, like it's really. Who does your beats? If you don't mind me asking, who's your producer? Do you have one producer, two, or?
I produce for myself.
What?
I'm a producer. Yeah, I produced the whole of Watershed, which is this
No
EP
way.
you're listening to. Yeah, man. Produced it, mixed it, mastered it.
You produced, mixed, and mastered.
All the ideas are basically your ideas. It's not some producer has beats and says you can sit on this for, with your voice and all that. So, Joshua, I want to take you back because you're a young man, let's say. And what made you decide on this kind of music when you're surrounded by music that we can call Chikuru Chite? I was talking in the studio earlier. The attraction of the trending music, Chikuru Chite, is so much and overwhelming. Why did you not fall into that bracket? I don't want to call it a trap.
I think I did that because I have a couple of reasons. The first one being that it's not my thing to do the other. You get, so of course I'll just be swallowed by the pool of guys who do that, because there are some guys who are really good at it, and I don't think I'm that guy. Really.
You don't think you're that good in that category?
Yeah, man. Like I love listening to dancehall. I love listening to Chidandali, but like I don't think I'm that guy who can make like a real like Chidandali banger. I can make Kizomba though, like Levi, but like some Nigos music, but like I don't think I can do like proper dancehall. So I'll just be swallowed in the pool. And also like as a businessman, you have to go where the demand is low.
Okay,
you get
your own corner.
Yeah.
But hold on. Let me ask you to say that again. Did you say you have to go, as a businessman, you have to go where the demand is low?
Yeah, where the demand is low.
So,
because
in our industry, what makes you think that there's a low demand anywhere? Like, where did you see demand?
Where did they see demand?
Where did you see demand?
So these guys are in like an area where there's like a lot of like there's like the supply of what is it called? The supply of Chidandali music is so high, but then the consumption, like if you see like our top 100 today, the level at which the music that is saturating the airwaves and coming out of Uganda right now, like it's not the music that's in the top 100 at this moment. Get what I mean? We're consuming from elsewhere. Get what I mean?
I see that. Yeah.
And
true.
there's low demand for Ugandan music elsewhere because they feel like they don't know us. You get? They don't relate to the kind of music we do here. Get what I mean? So when I said demand is low, I mean like me going to like those places where I'm not known, where the music is not reaching. You get what I mean? And there, when you go somewhere where the demand for that particular thing is low because of awareness, the moment people become aware of it, the demand becomes like expeditious. You get what I mean? Like it becomes so high because now people are aware of like your product. Get what I mean?
So how do you then distribute your music? Like, who is your primary consumer?
My primary consumer is anyone who likes my music, really.
Yeah, but within Uganda,
like a target market.
You don't have a target market in terms of age group or class,
no, man,
maybe.
I try to make my music as like wide as possible, as while still being true to myself. So yeah, if you like the music, you like the music. That's what I think. I don't have like I'm targeting now a certain group of people. I just really just make music.
Why I'm asking the target audience thing is because when I listen to your music, I don't think you're just making it for Ugandans. That's why it's hard to classify your music as Ugandan music. And maybe why it's easier to spread that music to different ears that are probably non-Ugandan music consumers and would easily fall in love with it because it's exactly what you said, it's good music. But if in your opinion you think that you don't have a target audience, then when you're making your music, where do you draw inspiration from, like to make your music relatable? Because it is relatable a lot of the times.
I feel like we are all the same in a way. We're all different, but we are the same. Like we have similar experiences, similar worries, and everything. So I just look through what I've been through, and I know at least there's a couple of people out there who have been through the same thing, and I just bet my money on that and make the music that comes from within me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just taking you back to Music Reach. Outside Uganda, where do you think, or where do you feel, or where have you noticed that your music is reaching? Like which countries, maybe Africa-wide or even beyond Africa? Which regions?
Outside Uganda, my most immediate market is Kenya. Yeah, Kenya, which is really
I've seen you in
crazy.
Rwanda doing something. How about Rwanda?
Yeah, Kenya, Rwanda. Then probably like Kenya, Rwanda. I think like the UK.
You sound, I knew you were going to say the UK, but you sounded scared of saying the UK.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had to be sure. Yeah, so it's quite interesting to see all these other people interact with the music in a way that they didn't expect it to. Like when they listen to the music, they don't know what they can't believe it's from here, which is the goal, because there are so many other artists like me here who are really, 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 really good. Like Lagoon, the rapper, Isabel Yuji, the guys who are on the EP. Those guys are really good, but they don't get the ear because Uganda has already been classified in like a box already by like distributors, promoters. Everyone just puts the whole country in a box of sound.
That's true, but then the big threes managed to break us away from the Congolese music and all of that. What do you guys think you need to do to break out of that box? What are the opportunities earlier on you talked about going where the demand is low. So in the same manner, what do you think you need to do outside of low demand, approaching the low demand areas? What do you think you have to do in this industry to penetrate it and get that core listener that Because I mean, I don't think I'm sure you know about Keko, of course. You know about Keko, right? When Keko came out, her style of music wasn't the everyday rap, and especially her being a female as well, it was sort of quite different from Navio's style of rap, but still similar, and she still managed to penetrate. So what do you think you're going to have to do to make yourself stand out? I mean, already looks like you're doing the right things, but what's out there for you? What are the roads you guys have to take?
I feel like first and foremost we have to grow our communities, as grow our fan base and grow our communities, and try to we have to realize that making the music is not enough. Like having good music is not enough. We have to push it out there and keep it in people's faces. And to do that, we need to make the right connections. Talk to the heads of things. We live in a very capitalistic society.
Yeah.
So we have to talk to their gatekeepers, and we have to befriend them. We have to make the right connections and be in all these spaces. Otherwise, we'll just sing for ourselves. That's what I think. I think, yeah, man. I think we should just.
And do you feel like
grow the connections?
2 questions? Yeah. So do you think? Well, one, do you believe in the Uganda music industry as a body? You know what that is. Yeah. Do you believe in that and its agendas and what it stands for, whatever it stands for? And do you feel like that industry supports you guys, the up and coming, with that style, with whatever style of music you're doing?
Man, I feel like the industry existed but didn't evolve. You get what I mean? So now we have to like reshape it and remodel it and like, what is it called? Renovate.
Renovate, yeah.
Yeah, we have to renovate it, and we're doing that. I feel like we're on the right path, and the thing is that like good art will always be good art. Like if you see like what's happening with like Azawi and all these other guys who are trying to like experiment and do a different thing, even I myself were in spaces that we wouldn't normally be in before. So that gives me hope that we're heading somewhere. I'm on a radio station right now in the UK. You dig. We're heading somewhere, and that's I love it for the industry. But for now, I feel like it's the way it is, not because that's how it is, but because that's how it has been, and it's up to us to like shift it and change it. And yeah, I feel like we're on the path. In a couple of years, it will be a very solid industry, an inclusive industry.
I believe you, bro. I believe you. Not to boost your ego or anything, but more to agree with you here that let's say 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we didn't really look at the Uganda music scene and identify or recognize something different. I think even the listeners are more comfortable with what's working, and hence why the DJs only play what they think people are gonna like, which is the everyday chidandali. Do you understand? But with you guys sticking to your guns and creating your art, and also working with this, because after I started following Lob, which is your manager, that's when I started finding out about more artists like yourself. And I was thinking to myself, well, how comes you guys don't get airplay in Uganda? Like, you don't get the same hype that Grenade will get when he drops Mbuzi Nente, and then almost 2 weeks later drops Babandana.
Yeah.
Why is the industry like that? Why is the media like that towards your style of music?
I feel like it's because they feel we don't have like the audience, because the thing is that like a DJ will play the crowd. You get what I mean? So if they feel like the crowd doesn't relate to what he's playing, he won't play it. So there has to be the fans have to love it first and everything. And I feel like they don't feel that. They don't feel like Ugandans want to listen to that. And I disagree with that, because if you look at like the music people listen to here, and like the most played music, it's not Ugandan music. You get
That's true.
And it's not because there's no good Ugandan music, but because they've been like exposed to this other music, that the Ugandan music they're exposed to is not at the level at which the Nigerian music. Like for example, if they listen to like a Nigerian song and they listen to like a Ugandan song, they feel like the levels are not the same. You get? So they already like feel like they're not proud of what they don't think there's anything good in UG really.
You know what I think, Joshua?
It's crazy, man.
I think you're right, but with DJs that have such attitudes, it's also a thing of they have little faith. What you said is true. Like when they compare the two sounds, they feel like it's not up to the same standard as the Nigerian, but it's not supposed to be the same. One, only reason as to why bongo flavor has penetrated and now diamond is diamond or harmonize is because it's bongo flavor. It's not Afrobeats, it's bongo. Obviously, with Uganda, there's a bit of an identity crisis in terms of music.
I get that.
Thoughts slightly because sometimes when you're outside in the club, sorry, my mic's echoing. Sometimes if a DJ plays a Nigerian tune and immediately follows it with the Ugandan tune, the gulf in the quality is palpable. And I think that's with the finished product. Not the content, but the mixing and mastering have a problem. But I'd like to think, I a bit disagree with you when you say, or when promoters or whatever, gatekeepers think the market's not there, because I was talking to Waraji Papi before you came on, and referring to a performance that you'd done at, I think it was Blankets and Wine, and the crowd received you very well, and it was a big crowd. So you've got fans there, and if I saw it, the gatekeepers must see it.
Was that a shock for you, the reception you got at Blankets and Wine?
Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. It's crazy to see, like, because most times you just see like Twitter mentions and like stuff like that, but to see like actual people who like sing back the songs to you, it's a very crazy. It's a crazy feeling, man. It's crazy.
Are you planning on doing a video for Belinda?
man.
Do you even have music videos, Joshua? In fact, let me even ask.
Not yet, but I'm shooting some.
You're shooting some, yeah?
For the EP, so yeah, hopefully that goes well.
Okay.
You're doing is this a listening party? What are you doing?
No, he did the listening party.
Okay, so you have an event coming up soon, no?
Yes?
What's that? Can you let the listeners know?
Pardon?
What's the event you've got coming up?
Tomorrow I'm performing at Jameson Hangout. Yeah, I work for Jameson now.
Okay,
ambassador. Eh?
But like, some.
So they send you some bottles.
Like once in a while. So, yeah,
you know one thing I like about Uganda, the alcohol brands really do invest in the industry. I actually see that a lot. But how does that benefit your music? You know, like Jameson getting involved. How does that benefit you?
How does it benefit me? Jameson is a big brand. So even when I'm like talking to like other guys, just being backed by Jameson gives me like some leverage also, like some adds an extra weight on my CV to like bid when I'm in other deals probably. Then also, man, the bottles. Okay, apart from also the bottles.
But we must add that Jameson is not your everyday brand. It's got a class of drinkers. These are corporate people. So if the corporate people's brand is asking you to be ambassador, it means your music is actually being sold to the corporates.
I mean, think about it. The music we're listening to on this EP is not the kind of music anyone wearing a suit is going to want to stand up and start kumulari mpaka watu yana. It's definitely the type of music.
So the class matters.
Yeah.
Very soon we'll be hearing Joshua Baraka doing Serena, just like Juliana.
Hey man, it's possible. In Uganda, anything is possible. But and the way your career looks like, it looks like it's heading in the right direction, and that's the direction where we don't have to just identify by one sound. I personally, here in the UK, wouldn't want to talk to people about, okay, we're talking about Uganda music, and then they bring me Whiskey, they bring me Yemi Alade, then they bring me Sakode, then they bring me Mr. Easy, then they bring me Fela Kuti from back in the day, whatever. But then, as a Ugandan, I just have Bebeko, Chameleon, Bobby Wine, Raga D, maybe A-Pass, Radio and Weasel, which is, when you group all of them, is still sort of like in the same genre kind of thing.
Exactly.
Some are versatile, like A-Pass, but when you play an A-Pass album, you hear many genres on there, reggae, dancehall, and whatnot. Whereas when it comes to you as an artist, it's like I'm stuck in one genre, and I can see your versatility, but then I'm in one genre, and that's the direction I like. The direction where an artist focuses on a genre, grows in a genre, and evolves in a genre. What you take it?
Yes.
So I don't know how you're doing with the name thing, but I think you guys need to sit down and
come up with
really come up with it. Yeah, because we can't really go out there just calling everything Ghana music. It doesn't work for us. We're very talented as a people. Ghana Chimanyi. I hear John Black is also inspired by Radio and Weasel, but you don't hear radio in his music. He's completely different. Which they get. So
I get you.
yeah, but as you're still here with us here, I want talk to us about your EP, song by song. What's the inspiration? Why with Mama I Made It? You feel like you've made it so far, or you're just speaking into existence or prophesying?
Mama I Made It is a song about faith, yeah. Because I believe I'm where I am because not only because of God, but also because of like the very many people that believe in me. So I was at a point where I was like, man, I can't wait to win, man, to show these guys that they didn't like misplace their trust and everything. And yeah, that's Mama I Made It. Like,
are you a graduate?
I can't wait.
Are you a university graduate?
No, man. After Form 6, I was like, man, Kati.
That is how I am, Ziki. I believe in this thing, and How did you learn how to produce, make beats, mix, master, and all this stuff, songwriting, like?
Great.
How did that start?
I started learning instruments in church. I've been playing guitar for like 6 years. Then I've been playing piano since I was like 13. So, that was in church and school. And then, crazy story, in A-level I was doing PCB, but I was focusing on production. My P was production.
You were doing PCB. For those who don't know PCB, physics, chemistry, and biology.
But my P was production. Kids were dying.
The headphone is a good day.
Guys were dying in stuff I don't know. Me, I'm in the music room.
Which school is this?
Just got FL. Mango. Yeah.
I even thought this guy went to an international school. Mango.
Man, me, I'm from the ghetto, man. It's just that.
You sing like a Cambodia guy, like you went to Taiba or Rainbows, something like that.
That's also the problem we face in Uganda here. They think everyone who speaks English is from Bugolobi. They party at Bandali, right? Get what I mean?
Yeah, like, you sound like you have money. You don't even dress like an up and coming artist. You dress like you made it indeed.
We have to. The brand has to.
Nah, I love that. You therefore have to look the part. They say dress how you want to be addressed. And yeah, I really like that about you. But go on. So you're doing PCB. How do you then start mixing and mastering? Do we still have them there? Hello? We're going to go into one more song. I think the last song of Joshua. Is it the last song or the last two? Next to You and You. No, we didn't. We played Angel of Mine, Run, and Mama I Made It. So...
world is on fire. It's overwhelming, and it turns your heart cold. Put up these walls around your heart. A big, big world, but you feel alone. All this home feels like home. The walls have had your price, and you realize that you're again. Oh, don't feel like yourself. Out of heart, your cries. Oh, let me love you when there's no one else to love you. I'll be right next to you. Oh, let me hold you when you feel your world is falling down. I'll get next to you. Oh, let me love you when there's no one else to love you. I'll be right next to you. Oh, let me hold you when you feel your world is falling down. I'll be next to you. Oh, let me love you when there's no one else to love you. I'll be right next to you. Oh, let me hold you when you feel your world is falling down. I'll be next to you. Call me a fool. I lost that diamond and I didn't even notice. Can't say it's not my fault, 'cause you were perfect in every way. I did not understand that you gave your all to keep this love in motion. I felt it was not enough, but now I realize it was more than I deserve. My love, it's not enough to say that I'm sorry. But one less chance, it's all I need to show you that I'm sorry. And I wish I listened to you. Maybe I would see that it's me you love. Wish I didn't lie because I know you love the truth. Maybe I wouldn't even have to write this song. You're my everything. Now I have nothing at all. My love, my love. And my love, it's not enough to say that I'm sorry. But one less
KLA Drive, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Friday on TGN Radio UK.
DJ Ivan in the mix.
This is TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Yes, we're signing out in a different style from usual. Not every day, you know, chidandali, twerk. We never twerk here unless we have girls. So, but that's it. We're out, myself and Waraji Papi.
Yes, it's been a lovely show. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've enjoyed myself. Thanks to Joshua Baraka and Lob for tuning in. Big shout out to Mr. Mugi. Made that interview happen. Big shout out to Rabadaba and Joshua Baraka. Thanks for the new music. We would love to host you guys in this show.
Tickets za Rabadaba.
Yeah, ticket za Rabadaba tugenda zigaba.
What call it Carafo?
Carafo.
How much time do we have? We have another weekend before.
Yeah, we do have another
we
weekend.
Still have time.
So I will communicate. We'll communicate on the socials.
Yeah.
And then by next Friday, we'll be ready to give out some tickets.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Stay safe. Be good. If you can't be.
Drink responsibly. But drink anyway.